Hiring and keeping the leaders in your organization has become one of the most critical activities that you need to do to be able to have long-term success in your organization. Especially nowadays with all of the challenges in staffing and the desire of people becoming leaders being reduced year after year. For this reason, it is important that you as a business owner, franchisee, do everything you can within your power to inspire your leaders to stay in your organization for the long term. In this show, I'm going to share 3 things that you can do to be able to make that happen, because inspiring your leaders to stay is going to be one of the most critical things that would allow you to be able to achieve your business and financial goals. So let's go ahead and get started with the first thing that you should do to be able to inspire your leaders to stay. And that is to create a culture in your organization where people want to stay. It is said that your employees have joined your organization because of the benefits that you offered that attracted them to your business. But the reason they stay is because of the culture that they encounter and they experience at work every day. This is something that you need to do for your entire team. It is one of the critical things that you need to do as a leader for you to be able to inspire your leaders to stay with you for the long term. So creating that culture, a culture where they feel appreciated, where they feel rewarded, where they enjoy coming to work every day and work in this type of environment with their fellow teammates. That culture is going to be one of the things that is going to have them want to stay with you. Your culture and what you have created will make that much of a difference. The type of things that you can do when building your culture is, first of all, what is the mission that you are focusing on in your organization? And that mission cannot be just about the product or the service you deliver, but it should be a mission that includes the benefit of the employees. Consider that this is one of the things that you need to do. What is your charter, your mission, vision, and values? And is that something that you live every day? And it is one that inspires people to create a positive, amazing culture where they want to stay and not risk living for somewhere else where that culture would not be what you have created in your organization. The second thing that you need to define or create is provide training. Your leaders want to do a good job. And so it is important that you provide them with the knowledge, the training, the tools that they need to be able to succeed at their job. If you do that, then they're going to be able to feel satisfied and happy with their performance in the development. And as a leader and business owner, it is your responsibility to provide that development, to give them the tools that they need to be able to develop the skills so that they can be capable and confident at the work that they do every day. Now, it's not just the ability and the action of giving them that training, but also follow up and make sure that they really are getting what they need. Check on them, ask them, how's the training going? And make sure that they are understanding things, that they are receiving and that they're following the process that you have created for them to be able to train in the skills that they need to be successful at their job. That follow-up, that's asking questions and making sure that they have that, will tell them a lot about how much you appreciate them and encourage them, going back to the culture. So it's not just important that you create a training process that they can have the knowledge that they need to be successful, but you follow up to make sure that they are getting the most out of it. And if there's something that they're missing, that you can then provide that. The third thing that you should do and create in your organization to inspire your leaders to stay for you the long term is to create a clear career path for them to grow. They need to be able to know exactly what they need to do to improve not only the standing in professionally, but also the standing financially. This career path that you can define clearly so that they know how they can move up in the organization and how they can make more money will be a significant reason why they stay with you, why they are inspired to stay with you for the long term. It is important that you share with the entire team because you just never know where the next leader is coming from. And you have a much better chance of success if it comes from within, from all the team members that are in your organization. That career path not only will inspire your leaders to stay longer, but it will also inspire your team members to be able to aspire to be a leader because they will know exactly what they need to do if you do a good job with that career path. Once you have that career path, check in with them, see how they're doing, see if they have any questions, and check on the progress that they are having in the career path, because some people might grow in that career, maybe they want to be 2 or 3 years. Some other people might not be able to move up in a year. If they have the abilities and the skills and the willingness to do the work to make that happen, why not? So it's up to you as a leader to not only provide that career path, but to get to know your people one by one and see what are their hopes and desires. It will be up to them if they do the work to make that happen, but at least you know that you have provided everything within your power to give them clarity of what that career path, what are the steps that they need to take, what is the knowledge that they need to acquire to be able to take advantage of that career path. And you following up with them and making sure that they are moving along in that career path will go a long way, which is, again, part of the culture. So that's the 3 things that I think that if you do those 3 things, you are going to be able to inspire your best leaders, really everyone in your organization, to stay with you longer. This is going to be, like I said, critical, because if you are a growing business owner, a growing multi-unit franchisee, being able to not only hire people, develop them, but retain those great leaders is going to be a key element for you to be able to grow and scale your organization. Now, if you'd like to learn more about how the American Franchise Academy can help you train your leaders, give them the tools that they need to be successful, I'd like to invite you to visit us at AmericanFranchiseAcademy.com. In our website, you can see all of the training programs and tools and resources that we provide for you as a franchisee, for your unit managers and your district managers, so that they can achieve the dreams and goals of their career and help you inspire them to stay with you a bit longer. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next show.